it's returning to the scene of the crime when you made your debut.
Yeah.
Only 8 weeks ago.
Yeah. Just trying to stay busy now. Got the ball rolling now. Don't want to stop. Sort of carry on going, keep it going up until Christmas. Hopefully fight this weekend now, and then hopefully get another one in before Christmas.
Well, your first fight was against Christian White, so because I wasn't there, I was on holiday at the time.
Yeah.
And a great guy for your first fight. You know, tricky, awkward.
Yeah.
But you couldn't have done any better than what you did because you beat him 40-36.
Yeah, I won every round. I was quite happy with my performance as well. I just kept to the instructions what Ben and Dave and Stuart gave me. Just stay relaxed. Said I'd not got much of a chance of stopping him. He's very tough and he's awkward and that. He's hard to hit with a clean shot.
Over 4 rounds.
Yeah.
He's sort of like he's become the king of the 4 rounders.
Yeah, definitely.
I think it's been 140 fights nearly since he last got stopped.
Yeah.
And that was only his 5th time. And the first 4 of them came in his first 100 fights. So he's sort of perfected that art.
Yeah,
now.
definitely. Yeah. Like he said, if he gets stopped, then he can't box for 28 days, can he? So he wants to box every weekend. So.
And that's it. And he probably has done for the last 4 or 5 years.
He has. Yeah. Like I looked at his record the other day. I think he's boxed like 3 or 4 times since he boxed me. So.
Well, when I started doing this, I think it's coming up to 4 years now. I think he was on 130 fights or something like that.
Yeah.
And he's now getting close to 280.
Yeah. He said he's going for 300, didn't he? So I hope he gets there as well.
Mr. 300, Mr. Reliable.
Yeah.
Top kid. But you've got a cracking fight lined up on the 28th in Oldham, your hometown again, in Ibarias.
Yeah. It's, I've watched a few videos of him. He's tough. He comes to fight.
That's his thing. He comes to fight.
Yeah.
Mate.
So I think that'll benefit me in the long run as well. Though I think I'll be able to see the openings with the single shots and that, and hopefully exploit them as well.
Well, I was watching on the pads there with your coach Ben Lancaster. And you're looking really, really sharp, mate.
Yeah, I feel it as well. Like I said, since I turned pro, it's been my job now, isn't it? So I'm training in there 2-3 times a day. If I'm not in there twice, I'm running on the streets or doing something training based. So I'm living the life now. So like I'm not performing in these fights, I've got no excuses. Do you know what I mean? So I need to be in the gym.
You've been in boxing for a long while. You was amateur a long while. You've always been with Ben.
Yeah.
You've had quite a few breaks off. Yeah. Was that right? You put like 5 stone on or something a few years ago.
I started boxing and I think I was with Ben from about 12 or something till about 16. And I never really took it serious, just in and out of the gym and that, like going out with my mates all the time and that, and then had a long time off. Come back when I was 20 years old, 15.5 stone, and then it took me 6 months to get the 5 stone off, and then I had my first bout, stopped him first round.
Would Ben not let you fight unless you were at the right way?
He never said that. When I first come back to the gym, I never had it in my head to fight. I just wanted to come back and get in shape and lose some weight, do you know what I mean? Because I wasn't living right, do you know what I mean? Drinking all the time and that, and then I come back after the new year 5 years ago, stopped drinking, everything, not going out and that, and stuck to a clean diet and lost 5 stone. So and now my hard work got me a fight, and then the rest is history.
And now, not only that, we're now talking, because you were competing at the super lightweight, we're talking about going back down to lightweight.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, well, I had my first amateur fight was at like 70 kilos, so I was even like middle then really, and then just brought it down gradually. And in the championships, I was doing 69 at first, then I did 64, and I think I'll be suited to 9 stone 9 eventually when I get a day before weigh-in.
Well, I mean, you've got a great guidance because obviously most of your stablemates are around that weight category.
Yeah. And
when you're moving around with them, if you feel you're too small, then you realise and you've got to do something about it.
Yeah, it's not the fact I feel too small. I'm holding my own with light welters. I don't really spar anyone who's a lightweight.
You want an advantage, don't you?
Yeah, but yeah, like I said, I want to be a big. Like these guys, I'm just an average light welterweight. These guys are big light welters, so I know myself, if I've stuck to a clean diet and I've got which I will be doing, and I could definitely make the 9 stone 9 day before as well. So it's more of a challenge for myself as well. Do you know what I mean? And if I don't struggle to make light welterweight. So you know, like they say, if you're not struggling, you're not the right way.
This could be a special place in the next couple of years.
Yeah, definitely.
I mean, the kids that have just turned over, we're going to be talking to Jack later on, who just had his pro debut. But like I say, on the night when you made your debut, there was another 2 kids from your gym. Yeah. Danny Wright having his 5th fight, and Jack Kilgannon making his pro debut as well. Yeah,
both special talents. Danny's 5-0 now, and he's fighting in a few weeks himself on a big show, Frank Warren show. He's looking really good, and Jack's just boxed on the Huey Fury show as well. He did another good performance as well. He's hopefully getting out before Christmas as well, Jack. So things are looking up for the gym. Like Jack Raff as well. He's fighting again soon. He's only just had his debut, but he's got another date penciled in already. So things are really looking up.
And there's other kids lined up to kick over as well.
Yeah, amateurs have got they've even like got.
Was that ball was in here with you before?
Yeah, Zach's going to be turning over soon as well. I think he's just going to spend a bit of time in the gym, perfect his craft a bit longer, and then turn over. And we've got a few kids in the championships. Tom Raff, we're going ABAs, and little Jack Cooper as well. He's in national finals this weekend, man. So
is that under 10s or under 20s?
Under 10s, yeah, under 10s, yeah. He's done really well. He trains with us, Jack. He trains with pros and that, so he's really switched on for it as well, man. Wish him all the best.
This shed is a special place, isn't it?
Yeah, it is, man. There's no shortcuts in here, is this, man. It's all hard work.
It's the noisiest gym I ever go to.
Well, yeah,
you'll hear the noise. I'll put some of the clips on later on, and it's deafening in this place.
Yeah,
but,
if it's not a noise off the pads, it's noise of pain anyway. Something going on here anyway.
Alright, listen Joe, good luck for Saturday night. It's at the Oldham Leisure Centre, fight number 2. Hopefully we're chatting to you, we win number 2, mate.
1,000,000%. Cheers, Lee.
Take care, Joe.
Thank
Bye.
you. Cheers.